You guys know I love to talk about upcoming FPS games, and I got one that's very special. Now we all know iconic games like Call of Duty and Battlefield. Now there's also a game called Delta Force that was huge back in the day, and they came back out of the blue releasing Delta Force Hawks Ops. Now this one is a bit different of what they usually made. Now the reason I say that is because the new Delta Force that's coming out is going to be a free-to-play multiplayer first-person tactical shooter, which is going to also feature diverse game modes and also a lineup of unique special operators. Now it's coming to PC, console and also mobile. Now that's also something I want to talk about. But before we get to that, now there's something about the trailer that always put me off, and that's also a reason I didn't talk about it since the reveal trailer. Now I thought once the Black Hawk Down scene played, I was like, whoa, this is a really nice game, and then it transitioned into the future. Now I didn't know there's going to be 3 types of game modes you can choose from. But let's start with the first game mode, which is Black Hawk Down Campaign Mode. That's the one I'm looking most forward to. Now the reason I say so is because Black Hawk Down, the movie, is definitely one of my most favorite movies to ever release because of its realism and because of it basically based on a true story. Now the Black Hawk Down Campaign Mode is, like you guessed, based on that. So Delta Force Hawk Ops cinematic campaign experience is indeed inspired by the Black Hawk Down movie and the 1993 Battle of Mogadishu, which really did happen in Somalia for those who doesn't know. Now basically what the Black Hawk Down game mode does, it allows you to relive Mogadishu's historical events by engaging in street combat, night operation and also the crash site evacuations. Now the other thing is, it's going to be reappearing the beloved characters. Now that is a bit of a mystery at the moment, but it is allowing anticipation to be built for the iconic return. Now the second game mode I want to talk about is Operation Hazard. Now we all love extraction based gameplay. Now Operation Hazard is exactly that. So basically this mode provides an extraction based gameplay where you need to form a 3-man squad and choose the appropriate class, gear, map and route to adapt to any situation. Now you are going to have to hunt for real resources, and you're also going to have to compete against real players or enemy AIs. Now honestly I'm not too fond about the enemy AIs, but let's hope they're good. Now once you have defeated the enemy players and also hunted your resources, you need to reach the extraction point, and you need to do it alive along with your squad. That's the only way you can come out victorious. Now the third and the last game mode they are offering is the Havoc Warfare. Now Havoc Warfare, the game mode, basically just allows you to conquer the land, also sea and also the air with your vast army of allies. You can think of this as almost like a Battlefield style game mode. You'll get what I mean just now. You're going to be able to choose from 4 classes, which is going to be Assault, also Sniper, Engineer and also a Medic class. Now each is obviously going to have their own set of talents. Medic obviously to revive other people, Sniper long range weapons, Assault, close range, and Engineer to repair vehicles. And all of those talents is going to be needed to conquer the other army. You see why I call this the Battlefield style game mode. Now it's not finished just yet. Now they say for an immersive experience you will be able to control numerous vehicles. It's going to be ranging from army tanks to military helicopters and also engage in a realistic and dynamic battlefield. I'm actually very happy about this since there is a new Battlefield, Call of Duty and Tarkov competitor coming to the market, and it's also going to be free to play. The only downside to this is microtransactions. Now in the start of the video I mentioned the lineup of operators that's going to be available in the game. Let's talk about that quick. Now at the number 1 spot it's the Medic. Now his real name is Roy Smee, or is also known as B Colony. To be honest, I don't know why they chose B Colony. Now the Medic, also known as Roy Smee, is an expert at dividing the battlefield tactically and delivering accurate healing shots to team members since he is a medic. Now he is also having special gear, also known as Hive Tech Gun, capable of locking into several squad members and delivering precise healing shots to both them and himself to heal everybody. The Hive, Hive, Beehive, that's why they call him Bee Colony. It makes sense now. Now his tactical item is a Hive smokescreen. Now Hive smokescreens deploy a smokescreen with UAV hives. Now the UAV hives may shift directions dynamically to vary its trajectory. Now his passive ability is Efficient Rescue. Now the team member he saves will be fully recovered. That means he has full health regained. At number 2 spot of classes it's the Sniper, also known as Luna Kim or Luna. Now Luna is an expert at performing pinpoint long range eliminations and also obtaining vast combat intelligence. Now the special gear Luna Luna has is a kinetic recon arrow. Now kinetic recon arrows are arrows that are effective when fired into the air and scouts targets along their course. So basically it's just going to pinpoint on the minimap with the little red dots of where the enemies are. Now the tactical item Luna has is a volt arrow. Now a volt arrow is basically just an arrow that once it hits the target, it continuously shocks and electrocutes the target and sending out damage over time. Now the extra passive ability Luna has is smart analysis. Now smart analysis basically allows it to spot damaged enemy units. Now I hope they have that feature balanced, because if you can see damaged enemies clearly every single time throughout the match, it's not going to be balanced at all. Now a third class is the Assault, known as Kai Silva or Dire Wolf. Now Kai Silva, Dire Wolf, basically just relies on one's own abilities, speed and uncompromising vigor to win any situation. So I think that just means it's up to you. Now the special gear definitely makes up for it. Now Kai offers you an overload mode, which increases movement and fire rate, while health is restored upon defeating enemies. So basically he just gains motivation to continue the battle. Now his tactical item is a triple blaster. Now a triple blaster, it launches missiles that can cling onto moving vehicles and cause a lot of damage. So it's basically just a 3-shot stinger missile. Now lastly but not least is the engineer, known as Terry Musa, also known as Shepard. Now Shepard, you know, Call of Duty, but let's just ignore that. Now Shepard is an expert at deploying winning tactics and also developing multiple threads. Now deploying winning tactics is just being combat smart, and developing multiple threads is, I don't know. If you know, comment down below, because I would really like to find out. Now his special gear is a sonic UAV. Now a sonic UAV periodically releases long-range sonic suppressions that interfere with the enemy recon arrows. Now the tactical item he offers is a sonic trap. Now a sonic trap may be deployed on different surfaces and is going to be allowed to slow down and damage your opponents. And the passive ability Shepard offers is a resonant defense. Basically, the damage you take as Shepard from explosives is going to be reduced. So with all of those classes, Luna, which is the sniper, is probably the best class you can choose. But if you listen throughout those classes, you would realize that they really tried to balance all of the classes out. Now that is a good feature, because balanced classes is going to result in balanced gameplay. Now previously I also mentioned the platforms the game is going to be released on. Now the platforms is going to be PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, and it's also going to be PlayStation Series X and also S. It's going to be on Windows, and it's also going to be on Android and also iOS. Now before you get mad because the game is going to be released on mobile as well, keep in mind the game is being developed by Timmy Studio Group. Now Timmy Studio Group is a massive mobile video game developer. Now Timmy Mobile Game Studio also made games like Honor of Kings, Arena of Valor, Call of Duty Mobile, Pokemon Unite. It made a lot of popular video games, so I really hope they don't disappoint with this one. So let me know what you guys think of Delta Force Hawk Ops, and I'll see you guys on the next video as always. Remember, this game is also going to be free to play. You guys can head over to their website to pre-register right now. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the next video. Remember to subscribe if you watched till the end.